Here's a crystal ball that's been cut out of a single large, in this case very large, amethyst crystal. And you can see that as I rotate it, both the clarity and the colors change. Part of it's a deep purple and quite clear, and then part of it is closer to white quartz and somewhat milky or misty. That indicates that there's a lot of microscopic water bubbles inside the crystal, giving it the milky effect. In addition to amethyst, quartz crystal balls can also be cut out of rose quartz. Now this particular one is from Madagascar, and it has a feature called a star. And like a star ruby or a star sapphire, as you rotate the ball, you can see lines of light that come together into a six-rayed star. And in a really good star sphere, the star actually projects out beyond the surface of the crystal. It's a natural hologram. And in some cases, with a big star ball, you can put your finger underneath the rays of the star and it looks like it's floating an inch out into space. Now here's two of them that are approximately the same size. The one in my left hand is a milky crystal ball with just a little bit of clarity in it. And to give you an idea of prices, this one's $35. It weighs about 2.5 pounds, so the price on it is about $15 a pound. This other one here, you can see that it's got a lot more clarity. It's got some beautiful inclusions, and when you get close up to it, there's lovely rainbows floating around inside the crystal. And the price on this one, the retail price, is $200. So even though it's only a tiny bit bigger, it cost almost 7 times as much, and that strictly depends on the quality of the crystal. So in general, the more clear the crystal, the more expensive it's going to be. When the crystals have lovely inclusions in them, and perhaps you can zoom in on this one. So here's a little what they call a rutilated crystal ball, smoky quartz with rutile. That's a titanium compound, and it's worth about $50, even though it's quite small. Some of the small ones, like these rose quartz spheres from Brazil, only cost about $10. Here's one for $14, and they actually have stars in them, making them like star rubies. When you move into the larger sizes, here's one that's quite clear, just a few inclusions, and let's see if we can actually see through it here. Almost. This one's worth about $1,500 retail. So to get a really good sized crystal ball like this, you could expect to pay $1,000 or more. Some of that reflects the quality of the crystal. Some of it reflects the amount of work into it. Occasionally you'll get crystal balls that have been faceted, and this requires a lot of work. Each individual facet is hand cut, but they're not too expensive, $10. And if you hang a small faceted crystal in your window and then spin it on a string, it'll throw rainbows floating all around the room. Quite a lovely effect. When we're talking about stones other than quartz crystal, here's one that's made out of a type of onyx, and it has no clarity at all, so you would never see one of these particularly clear, but price-wise, even though it's large, it only costs $35. So for the solid stones, in general, you could be paying 90% less than a clear quartz crystal. In China, they have these lovely calcite crystal balls, and to give you an idea, this one is quite clear. I can actually see about halfway through it. It's got beautiful inclusions in it. It cost about $300. If it was milky, like the milky quartz crystal we looked at, the price would probably be around $50. So there's a huge spread there.